just gonna get myself comfortable in my chair. Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for your heartwarming welcome for me into this English speaking podcast community. My boy is here, of course. Let's see if he wants to show himself. This is good, bad. He always wants to participate when I podcast or when I record podcasts. Usually I let him be in another room, but he's here this time. And that's fine. He's such a sweetheart. He's my boy. My baby. So welcome. There's a nose. Oh dear. I'm sure you will get to know him too. I lost my thought now. But welcome here. Maybe I should introduce myself since it might be new people here. My name is Silla and I live in a small town called Umeå in the northern part of Sweden. We have so much snow here at the moment, which is lovely. I'm sitting right in front of a window to get some light. It's pretty good now, I think. It's pretty good, but it will get dark really, really soon. We will soon enter that blue the blue hour, so to speak, when the lights go out. I mean, when the sun. Oh dear, speaking English. It's not my first language. It's not my. So bear with me. I'll try to do my best. And thank you all the Swedish and Swedish speaking people who are still here. I know some of you are not very happy with me because I changed language, but can't please everyone, can you? I always get like overexcited, so I need to like on purpose kind of calm down in the beginning of a new podcast, so I won't ramble as much. I'm kind of a confused person. My mind is always all over the place, easily distracted. And I don't have show notes today. I had it just the last time, and that's because I wanted to, not impress you, but make a good first impression, I guess. Because I always forget what patterns are called, what yarns I used, who's the designer, and so on. And now I don't have my show notes, so we'll see how it goes, but I will post on my Instagram account what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's see if you can look into the camera. No. So anyways, it's getting closer and closer to jul or Christmas or whatever you celebrate. If you celebrate, I'm sorry. I'm distracted by him now. Godt, gå og læg dig. Gå og læg dig. Gå og læg dig. Oh my god, he's looking at me with those eyes like, okay, you stay. So I'm gonna pick up a knitting, and I'm still knitting hats. My husband's oldest daughter Iris, who lives with us, my bonus daughter, so to speak, she lost her hat on the bus, and we can't have that, can we? So I sent her a link to our local yarn store, Perssons Garn, and just asked her to pick a color, because I want to knit this in Sunday, which is a lovely untreated merino wool, non-superwash, and now I'm gonna try to pronounce this, mulesing free. I have no idea how to pronounce that word, I'm sorry, but maybe you know what I mean. I hope so. And I really like this knitting has this yarn, and I hold it together with one strand of it's also Sannes, some silk mohair. I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. But isn't these colors beautiful? It shows up really good on the camera as well, thanks to this amazing light I have at the moment. I got a bit surprised because she loves pink. I love pink too. So I thought I was gonna surprise her with just picking a pink that I think that she likes and just knit her a hat as a surprise. But then I lost my confidence a bit. Because I remember what it was like to be like 17 years old, and I was super picky about what I put on. I still am, of course, but maybe a bit more in that age. And I didn't want her to feel like she has to wear something because I made it, but she doesn't really like the color or whatever. I don't think she would do that either. I think she just wouldn't use it. She'd probably be... She's really straightforward, and I love that. I think she would just say that, oh, I don't like that color or whatever. So I let her choose, and she picked a blue one. A really beautiful blue one. This one is called, I have the number here, of course, 6042, and I think like the color name was like dark sky or dark something like that. Beautiful. And I'm knitting her a hat so she doesn't have to freeze. And she tried out, because I finished my husband's hat. I think I knitted that one in the last episode, and I'm gonna show you in a minute. I'm just, you know, throwing myself out there now, not like sticking to the schedule. I'm supposed to talk about what I'm wearing, aren't I? And then I'm supposed to show you what I finished. But oh well, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're keeping up. So anyways, she got to try my, or did she? I don't remember now. But anyways, I showed her the hat I was knitting for, or that I had knit for her dad, and she liked it. So, and she liked the fabric and everything, so I knew that she would like this. So this is what I have so far. What can this be? Like 15 centimeters maybe? No, yeah, maybe 12, 13. And I'm gonna knit it to 25, so I'm like halfway there. And then the creases and makes that beautiful crown. I love it. And it's supposed to fold it up like this. Here you can see that I'm not that far yet. But yeah, I don't know. Can I wear this color? I don't know. I think it's beautiful, but I don't have anything in my wardrobe with this color. I'm just not a blue girl. Never been, but I think it's really a really pretty color. And is there anything that makes you more happy than this color of the sky? I need to take you outside in late January, February, because it's so beautiful here around that time. It's imagine like the perfect winter landscape. It's so much snow. The trees are like white because it's frost on and snow on all the branches, and it's just so beautiful because the sky is like this color and it's sunny. It's not warm. it's still cold, but it's so beautiful. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna remind me if I don't do it in like January, February. Yeah, I'm very happy with this one so far. I'm so happy that I found this pattern, or found it. I've knitted it before. It's called Kajsa Hat. And it's a pattern by my I'll call her friend now. I haven't met her, but we've talked for years on Instagram, and she used to have a podcast also in Sweden, and I mean, I watched her podcast, she watched my podcast. It's like you know each other, isn't it? So yeah, my friend Sara Stark, who is Blackbird Knits on Instagram. She has so many beautiful patterns, so many. She's a person who has that eye for details, like on this hat on the brim. What's it called? The brim? Yeah, the cast on. First you knit one row, and then you turn it and start working in the round, because it gets the edging or whatever. It's so pretty since you fold it. So that's the kind of thing. That's one of the things that she's really good at. She has also designed a lot of sock patterns and tops, sweaters. Yeah, I love her aesthetic. So check her out if you like this hat and you think that's something for you. It's really easy. So this could be something for someone who's new to knitting as well, I think. Another thing about hats is that I have always tried to like make them perfect in the past, like measuring my head and make it maybe like taking off 10% because I want it to be like not snug, but absolutely not too big. I don't like that. I always end up knitting the wrong size. Always. Mostly they get too small, and that's probably because I knit them too small. So therefore my kids have my hats and they lose them, just like I told you last time. But so now I just decided to, I'm just gonna follow the pattern. Yoko, you only knit once. it's turning out really, really nice this time. So now it's like I have this this combination, I guess, of yarn and pattern and size of the pattern and my gauge and everything that's like working together. So I'm gonna stick to this now, because I also think this is a really nice, like, classic pattern or hat. Yeah. So speaking of hats, this is how mine looks like now. This is another yarn. This is not Sunday with Silk Mohair. This is a hand-dyed yarn by a Swedish dyer named Lisa Linkarn. And this yarn is kind of special. I think it is like an old brand or something like that. And she bought like the whole stock when they... I'm not sure what I'm talking about at the moment, but she has this yarn, and that's like the only stock left, because yeah, she bought it and she dyed it, and it's just beautiful. I love this, like this warm beige with pinks in it. And it's really soft as well, really soft. And yeah, it creates this beautiful, beautiful fabric. So for me, I have started the decreases at the crown. Let's see if I can show you what they look like. The stitch marker is small. Usually I like to pick my stitch markers just because I'm sure you're the same. I have a lot of stitch markers. It's like a collection of its own, and I like to pair them with the knitting so they look good together. It just brings me joy when I knit. But this time I was watching what was I watching? I was not washing. I was watching Wednesday on TV or on Netflix with my husband, and I just noticed that I had to start the decreases, and I knew that I needed a few stitch markers to do that. So I just picked something out of my little stitch marker treasury. Yeah, so anyways, this is what the decreases looks like. It's not very visible at the moment since it's the first. They only made maybe 2 or 3 decreases, rounds of decreases, but maybe you can see that these these knitted stitches, I mean not purled stitches, they are joining up here. Don't know if you can see it, and that's what it will be like. They will boop, boop, join, and I think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really nice. So that's also a part of why I like this hat so much. It gets a bit high, but I don't mind that. It's kind of cute, I think, and it's more on this side. I don't want it to be too big on this. I don't know the words. I'm sorry. I don't mind it being big on this side. I don't want it to be big on this side. Oh dear. But I'm really happy. I'm really happy, and I'm about to finish it real soon, but I, oh dear. I'm prioritizing Iris hat at the moment. So this one is like resting for a bit. Oh dear. Well, I've had short hair for a long time, for maybe the past 4 or 5 years, and I love it. I love short hair. But now I felt like something else. So I'm growing it out. I'm letting it grow, and at the moment I'm at that, you know, middle stage where it doesn't really look nice. Whatever I do to it. I have an appointment, do you say that, with my hairdresser in like a week, I think. So she will make this a bit more, you know, bearable. Just gonna put it by my ears at the moment. So my coffee is so cold, but I don't mind. I always have oat milk in my coffee, and it tastes good even if it's cold, so I don't mind at all. It's nice. What else? Ooh. I'll show you my embroidery. I bought this embroidery by, let's see if I have like a nice card or something. I bought this embroidery kit on Etsy by this woman. There's her Etsy, or well, her contact information. She has so many beautiful and like pretty embroidery kits on Etsy, and this is the one I bought. It's soon finished. I have finished more. I think I might be finished with the plants, and I made her little hair accessory. So what I have left now is this beautiful floral pattern on her top, and then it's finished. And I'm that person who puts away a book when it's almost finished, because I don't want to leave that world. It's amazing that I finish anything in my life, and that I finish knitting. But I think knitting is like, you can always like cast on another one, same yarn, not the same, like yeah, same yarn, same pattern, like this hat now. But I guess embroidery is like a bit more unique, maybe. I want embroidered this one again, but I added some extra things. I added more stems, leaves, and flowers to this one. I'm gonna show you what it was supposed to look like. There it is, and there's mine. I think mine looks a bit more healthy, doesn't it? And I kind of did that. I added a bit more no, I didn't. I'm lying. It felt like I did, but I didn't. It was just that plant. But I enjoy it so much. I have problem to stop with it when I started. Like as I told you last time I recorded, I really feel like I'm making more embroideries because I love it. It's so relaxing. I think it's so nice to just sit and paint with your needle. I mean, knitting, you have to have like a plan, or at least I do. I prefer to knit from other people's patterns because I want I want my knitting to get perfect the first time I do it, and not, I don't really mean perfect. I actually prefer imperfection, but I'm not that person who likes to sit and think about how I'm gonna shape the shoulders or whatever. I don't enjoy that, or I've never tried, so I don't really know, I suppose, but I don't think I would enjoy that because then I would probably have done it by now. I'm more of like the aesthetics. I like to combine the colors, yeah, but not so much the pattern building, so to speak. And where was I going with that? Oh well, I don't know. Maybe I get back on that. But anyways, I've yeah. Now I remember. Embroidery is like painting with thread. You don't need a plan. You really don't need to have a kit or even draw something before. You could just do it, really. Yeah, that's lovely. That's really creative, I guess. And I have a plan for my next embroidery, and it's not it's not that kind of free embroidery that I talked about now, because I'm making the text on the computer at the moment, finding the right fonts and everything, and the text is gonna be "Will trade husband for yarn," which is so funny. I had a button like that, which I got from Lillemor at Limo Design at the yarn fair in Stockholm, because I helped her a bit to get her booth, is it called that, booth ready, just a little bit, but I got that one like as a gift for that, and it was for funny. So I I want to put that on my wall so my husband doesn't get too sure, you know. So I'm expecting offers. Oh, no, just kidding. But I want to make it like really sweet, like a lot of flowers, perhaps. I don't know what it's called, but when you don't embroider the text, just around it, like a lot of flowers or whatever around it, and the text is white, and yeah, I think that's beautiful. So we'll see if I do that or if I just text it. But I think that's funny. We'll see. Maybe I have something to show you next time we talk. Now I started knitting, so now I lost my thought again, my thread. I hope you can hear me, because I have a tendency to mumble a bit, like, yeah, talking quietly sometimes. I can also be loud. especially when I'm enjoying myself, when I'm in nice company and having a great time. I met up with my friends at a coffee house yesterday and shared a fika, coffee, and cinnamon bun. I wanted a saffron bun. I don't know if that's a worldwide thing or if it's like a Nordic or a Swedish thing, but we make like pastries with saffron in Yule time, at Christmas, and I like that. The traditional way of doing it is just like the dough with raisins in it. I am a foodie. I love to eat. I love I love almost everything. But I don't enjoy raisins. To be honest, I think it tastes a bit of death. Like I don't know, like old fruit or whatever. I don't like that. And my kids thinks that's hilarious, since I'm the one saying you should try it, go on, try it, it's nice. At least you need to take like one bite. And if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it, but at least try. So they think it's so funny that it's something that I don't like at all. So they're like teasing me, telling me that's what I'm gonna get for present at Christmas Eve. Because that's what we do in Sweden. We give each other gifts on Christmas Eve, not Christmas Day. Yeah, so that's fun to get teased, and I don't know why, but raisins is like a thing in Swedish Yule times. Because we have like this, it's called glögg, and I guess the closest thing you get to it is like glühwein. So it's basically a warm kind of sweetened wine, so to speak, and you have raisins and nuts in it, almonds, which is so weird if you think about it, but well, it's kind of nice, it's cozy. I'm not a biggest fan, it's really sweet, and I like sweet things, but it's yeah, it's a bit over the top. Hey, you. He's back. He's been sleeping for a while, but now he's back. He wants his cuddles. His mommy cuddles. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Yule and Christmas, I have these beautiful holiday-ish sock yarns from a Swedish brand called Järvo. So this is commercial yarn. It is in 3 different sizes, I think. No, it's not. This one is called Junior Raggi, which is a fingering weight sock yarn, and these are what should I say, worsted DK, maybe 150 meters on 100 grams, so worsted perhaps. It's a classic sock yarn. in Sweden, this one, and these are like the colors, and I received these as a gift, so to speak, from my local yarn store, Perssons Garn. I'm gonna knit some samples for them. I'm gonna knit some socks, which they can have on display now in December. So I need to get going because I'm not that far yet. So I decided to make like smaller socks for my girls in this thinner yarn. And I think this one will be for my husband and this one will be for me. And it might maybe be a bit, I'm not sure if this is enough for a man-sized sock, man-sized, whatever that is, but they are larger than mine anyways, but we'll see. I could always get another ball of yarn if it's not enough. So yeah, I think it's really lovely. And this one had like this beautiful glitter, do you call it that? Sprinkles, sparkle, yeah, in it. It's really cute, it's really nice. So this is what I got so far. This is for my youngest girl, Eden. She turns 8 in January, so I mean her feet isn't that small anymore. I mean, I have small feet as well. In Europe my size is 36, 37. I'm not sure what that the sizing is in other countries, but that's my size, and it's like the smallest size for grown-ups, kind of. And so my kids are soon the same size as me, but they probably not. I guess their feet will like not grow any bigger than that. But I'm kind of soonish done with this first one. I think it's kind of cute how it stripes, how it, yeah. And you can see that it's practically the same as in on the ball. So it's nice, and this is what the heel flap looks like. I like that it's stripes on it as well. I mean, the yarn is stripy, so why shouldn't it be? But yeah, I think it's really cute, and I just needed to try it on so I can see if I can start the decreases yet. I'm excited, and this one will be at Perssons Garn store to look at and see how the yarn knits up, and then I'll get it back later for Christmas. So they can't wear it now, even if I finish it. But the thing is that I only have to knit like one of each now, and get them to the store, and then I could make the other one in the pair. Where did my knitting go? Oh, there. It was next to me. So I had some really hard time sleeping last night. I suffer from insomnia, and I need my sleeping pills to get some rest in the evening and get to sleep at a like normal time. But I forgot to take them yesterday, since I was at that coffee shop with my lovely friends, and by the time I got home it was like a bit late to take it. I thought, so I didn't. Also, I wanted to try to see if I could sleep without them, because it's been a while since I tried, but I couldn't. So at like 1 a.m. I took 2, because I get to, like, I can take 1 to 5. So I kind of adjust that to what I need. So I took 2 because I felt like otherwise I'm gonna be so tired today if I take 5 at 1 a.m. That's not a good thing. So I took 2, and then I I still couldn't sleep because it takes like an hour or whatever for them to kick in for me. So I went downstairs and I rumbled around in this room. I guess I moved a lot of stuff around. I put up some nice pictures here, and it's also there. That's yarn chart for Plötuloopy, which I like very much. Yeah, and I kind of moved my yarns around. I've been destashing kind of hard lately because I get stressed when I have all these yarns that I know I'm not gonna knit anything of, because I don't knit in that kind of yarn anymore. Like I have stopped using superwash. I've stopped using yarn with plastics in them. This is an exception since I'm knitting this for my a sample, and it's also, I mean, it is good to have some. It is good. The socks get a bit more like strength if it is like plastics in it. I suppose. So this one is also superwash, so yeah. Yeah, so I have made a lot of this stash. Can you tell that it's getting a bit darker? I think I look like more pixely. I'm gonna try to wrap this up soon before it's like black here, before it's too dark. But anyways, I have this stashed a lot. I have this stashed my superwash yarns. I have this stashed most of my nylon yarns and cotton yarns. I've saved some for the girls, which is lovely since Iris has started crocheting, so she could take, but now she's like used up all the cotton yarns that she likes from my stash, because those colors are like very vibrant and maybe a bit thinner, like fingering weight, because I used them to crochet amigurumis in for about 10 years ago or something. Yeah, so I saved some of those, but mostly I've been destashing, and I've also been destashing the stuff that is not superwash and is natural and everything. I've even sold some of my Nutidan yarns, which is a big favorite of mine. But you know, you have to think about why do I never pick up this yarn when I'm gonna knit something? And I think you have to listen to that little voice inside you that it's not, I don't really like it. But I bought it. But it's okay. It's okay to change your mind. So instead of them just sitting here on my shelf looking pretty, I decided to destash, and that has led to me having more empty space, so to speak, in my studio, and so therefore I made some yeah, I moved things around yesterday, so I could also or like last night, I could also get rid of a I had a shelf here in this corner, which I could get rid of. I mean, my one of my kids has it in her room now, but that's nice, because I thought that that shelf was nice to store things in, but to me it got a bit too crowded in here. It's a kind of big room, but anyways, it got like too too crowded. Oh, I'm gonna show you something if I can. This is kind of heavy, so let's see. Oh, I'm strong. Oh wow, look at this chest, treasure chest. Oh, so this one, oh sorry, this one my oldest daughter got from her grandmother, my mother-in-law. I'm not sure who it belonged to. I need to ask her, because I love to know. It is so old. I'm gonna show you in a minute, but this is what it looks like. I mean, it's so worn, but it's so beautiful, isn't it? And it has this lovely flowers painted on them. It's wood. It is lovely. It is precious. And my girl Junie, she had it in her room for, oh dear, I'm just showing my my private parts here. Anyways, she had it in her room for quite a while, for years, and she's been having toys in it and things. But now she also redecorated her room because she's getting big. She doesn't want to have like a children's room anymore. She's a big girl now, so she didn't want this toy chest anymore. So therefore I have it. And I was thinking, what should I have in this? Because, I mean, it is a treasure chest, obviously. And what is the greatest treasure except love and children, you know? But it's yarn, of course, isn't it? So I decided to store some yarns in here, yeah, I'm gonna show you. So, oops, take up that. And I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can adjust, if I can move the camera a bit. Can you see it? It says 1808, which is, oh, I have no idea if you can see it or if it's too dark. I mean, this chest, it's more than 200 years old. I mean, I had to scrape off a few stickers that she put on it. It's so beautiful. Anyways, look at my treasure. Isn't this just beautiful? And these are 100% wool yarns. Some of them hand-dyed, some of them natural. And I just love them so much. This one is a Swedish dyer called Lipsticka. And this is a thin wool yarn. It's lamb's wool and it's so nice. I love it so much. I have more colors from her in here, somewhere there. It's a nice brown. I bought 10 skeins of this one, so and I think I needed like two sweaters, or maybe 3 sweaters, but not like, I need one everyday sweater by Andrea Maury, and it's also like the base color on one of my Soldatna crops by Caitlin Hunter. It's lovely, love it so much. What else do I have here? Yeah, I bought this lovely Norwegian yarn called Tinde, Hillesvåg Tinde, at the yarn fair in Stockholm. I have never even seen this yarn. I mean, I've seen it on social media, on podcasts and so on, but I never tried it myself. So I'm excited, really, really excited to knit something in that. Oh my god, now it is getting dark, so dark. And these, I have 3 skeins of this one, which is an organic merino yarn from Juniper Moon Farm that I also bought at the fair. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I mean, I think I might need to put a lock on this now when I've shown the world what this dragon has. Oh dear, that lid oh, it was kind of heavy on me, but anyways, how beautiful is this? This might not be something I'm gonna show on the podcast more times, because that was kind of heavy. But I'm gonna take photographs of it, of course, and show on Instagram, because it deserves to be seen, doesn't it? Yeah. What else have I been up to? It's Friday today. My girls will get back from school soon. Usually I have like a nice family dinner on Fridays. We're gonna have some Mexican food tonight. Tacos. Tacos. You see my lights there. Yeah. I realize now that I forgot to show you my husband's hat that I finished. I have one finished object and I forgot about it. So this is it. It's very black. It's the same pattern as this one, so you know it has that rib. And I made it shorter for him because it's more like a beanie. He doesn't want that top on it. And the funny thing is that I didn't have enough silk mohair. And I guess you can't see it now because it's so dark, but it's a bit lighter here. And then around here, it's only that Sunday. So it kind of shows, but I don't even think that he can see it. I think only knitters will notice that, to be honest. So it doesn't matter at all. He's very happy with it. Very, very happy. So therefore I'm happy. It's really lovely. I feel like a bit, when I put on a beanie like this, I feel a bit like I'm wearing a swimmer's cap or whatever it's called. I don't really like it, but it's a nice hat, and he's very happy about it. So that's a good thing. So soon I hope, soon I made a hat for everyone in our family. Since when I finished Edith's hat, so that's nice to be able to like give warmth and love to my family, even though I'm not with them at the moment. I mean, my small girls are at school now, and they are probably playing outside in the snow and having their hats on, and it just warms my heart that I can warm them, even though I'm not there. It's lovely. It's really lovely. That's one. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I started knitting in the first place. My aunts. I have two lovely aunts living in Finland, because my dad is a Swede Finn, or whatever it's called, Finn Swede. He grew up in Finland, and they always knitted socks for us, like really nice warm socks. And every time we met them, if we went to Finland to meet them, to visit them, or if they came over to us and visited us, they always had socks with them. So I had so many socks, and I still have them. I don't wear it really hard on my socks, so I don't think I ever have worn out the socks I've got from them. I might have put them in a dishwasher, and they like got ruined because of that, or I might have lost one or two of them, but I never got a hole in them, so to speak. So I still have them, and I think they are absolutely lovely. Oh, I actually have one of them on at the moment. Just one. I have another sock on my other foot, but this one. Oh, what's that? Oh, embroidery thread, of course. So this one is made by my lovely aunt Rosie. I love that. I think she made this for me when I was like 16, and it's still, yeah. Oh dear. I got my first hole. Look at that. Wow, that's so nice. I've always as I said, I don't wear out my socks easily, so I practically, and yeah, I think I mended like one pair of socks in my whole life, and jeez, now I need to mend it. I'm so excited. Oh wow, it's not a very big hole, is it? But that's good. Then it doesn't get a bit bigger. How should I do this? It's not really a hole. I can't stick my finger through it. I mean, it is a hole, but I think it's like the nylon. The nylon in the yarn is still like holding it together. Wow. I'm gonna show you next time what I did, but I'm gonna put it on now. Wow, so happy that I got to share this with you. Oh well. Anyway, so that's the reason why I started knitting, because I have that like lovely feeling that even though my aunts lived in another country, they still live in Finland, even though they live in another country, I had their socks on for maybe 6 months a year, because it's so cold in Sweden. It's winter practically in 6 months here, and yeah, I slept in them. I mean, I had them. I always had them, and I felt like I wanted to pass that on to my kids and maybe my nieces and nephews, and then it turned out that I'm a really selfish knitter. Almost never knit for anyone else. Oh my god, I'm lying. I'm sitting here knitting hats, but I don't usually knit that much for others. It's just for some reason I do it right now, like these socks and these hats. But yeah, that's the reason, anyways, to share that warmth and that love. Yeah, I'm so grateful for those socks that led me to this knitting life, this knitting lifestyle and community that I love so much. Oh dear, I think I probably need to stop talking right now. We talked for about an hour and I've had a lovely time with you. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube as soon as I turn the camera off. That's so nice, but since I'm not, I don't edit my videos, I could do that. So it's might be Friday for you as well when you watch this. And I mean, if you live in another country, perhaps in Canada or America or somewhere South America, then it's probably like morning for you. So good morning. Oh, it's so lovely how the internet is like making us connect all through the world. It's so lovely. Oh my god, wrap this up. No, it's like when you're saying goodbye to a friend, if you have had like a friend visiting over and you're just standing in like the hallway and just keep talking, even though that person needs to leave. I feel like that at the moment, but okay, goodbye. I wish you a lovely weekend and a lovely 2 weeks or whatever until we meet next time. I hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself and the ones you love. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for coming here and hanging out with me. If you would like to tell me something, write a comment below or send me a text on Instagram. I'm Tantsilla over there. So yeah, thank you. Bye.